Brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Welcome to Sports Tuesday. Golden girl Shauna Miller-Weibo will look to keep her winning streak going even off the track. The Bahamian national record holder and the world's fastest woman in the 400 meters this year is one of 10 women who were nominated for the IAAF Female Athlete of the Year award. Miller-Weibo, who was unbeaten across 5 events in 15 races, including the 200 meters and the 4x100 meter relay at the Continental Cup, also has the world's best indoor times in the 300 meters and the 150 meter straights. Bahamians can vote for Miller-Weibo on the IAAF social media platforms. Votes for the Female Athlete of the Year award will close on November 12th. At the conclusion of the voting process, 5 men and 5 women finalists will be announced by the IAAF. The Bahamas Softball Federation is the latest administration to partner with the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology. They are getting ready to host their high school nationals, joining the likes of basketball, volleyball and track and field.
Ministry of Education and the Bahamas Softball Federation was making plans to really turn this into a true high school national championship for the whole, so that the whole Bahamas could be a part of it. And this is the first step towards turning this national high school national championship into a true national high school championship for the whole Bahamas.
Here's the format and who will be playing.
For this weekend, we have 34 teams that's going to be taking part in the high school tournament. They for the first time, we're doing the juniors, the junior high and senior high. So we got a good cadre of teams for competition.
With 8 divisions and more than 600 players enrolled in the program, which swings into action in January 2019, founder of the Freedom Farm Baseball League, Greg Burrows, is now preparing to stage the league's 30th season, something he never imagined.
Well, it never was in my mind that it would have grown this big. I've never thought about it. It was only supposed to be something that some kids get just play and have a little recreation. The way it evolved it was beyond my thinking. I've never thought that Freedom Farm would have grown, and the success that it have, I've never thought about that.
Local judokas tumbling with some of the best junior judo athletes in the world at the World Junior Judo Championships, which is now in the history book. The 5-day event was a memorable one for all Bahamians, especially for Javon Bethel, who broke his hand in the competition.
I was told not to go on the ground, but I went down there because I was feeling confident and comfortable that I could beat him on the ground. And he got me in the armbar, so that's just what I didn't want to talk because I really didn't want to lose. You know, I want to defend my country, but I am losing.
Bethel said his injury is not going to stop him. In fact, he's ready to work out while wearing his cast.
Oh no, I'm still going to be training. I have another hand, so I can train this hand, you know, practice some more moves on the floor, make sure it don't happen again for the near future. For me, yeah, it was a good experience. It was a great experience, you know, my first big international tournament was the Worlds, so it's me against the world, you know, my teammates, we all had a good experience here. I know they will want to do it again because, you know, we ain't got no medal, but it's a good experience.
Defending champions in the women's division in the New Providence Volleyball Association, the Scottdale Vixens have only played 3 games this season, while other teams have played more. On top of that, they still don't have anywhere to practice.
Our problem is the lack of facilities. We've been making use of AF Adley outside court, Tom Grant court, to get a little practice in, but it's hard to practice out there because that's a concrete surface. So we're really going to be, and what I really want to make mention of is the way that these games are set up. We have been off for a full month before we played, and now we're playing back-to-back. So I think who's ever responsible for scheduling these games needs to spread it out more evenly so that we can get more consistent play.
Unlike the Vixens, their league rivals, the Johnson Lady Truckers, have another issue which their coach is hoping to address.
I think this year more than anything else, because they're a veteran team, I take for granted a lot of stuff. So I would actually put a lot on my shoulders with respect to not being to many practices. But hopefully that will change in the near future.
A Bahamian showdown between the NBA's #1 pick in this year's draft and one of the Splash Brothers. DeAndre Ayton and the Phoenix Suns traveled to Golden State to play the champs Klay Thompson and the Warriors, who handed them their second loss of the season. Thompson netted 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists in the 123-103 win. Ayton, who is getting a lot of playing time under his belt, had his second double-double performance: 20 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal. The Suns will be back on court on Wednesday against the Los Angeles Lakers. As for the Warriors, their next game is at home with the Washington Wizards. The basketball season is about to tip off for high school ballers in the country, and there's no better way to get things started. A high-level tournament with top-ranked international schools and players competing in front of college and NBA scouts is set for November 2nd through the 4th at the Kendall Isaacs Gymnasium.
This is a showcase. It is a true showcase to see people. It's really early in the year. People have only been practicing just for a short time, but it's a great chance for people to see and get on the radar by a lot of the right people when it comes to colleges and the pros.
Some big names showing off their skills on the court as the Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association Senior National Tennis Tournament continues. Organizer Bradley Bain said these persons lace up their sneakers all the time and still has what it takes to win a match.
We've had Kelly Kerr out of Lightfoot Key. She plays Lightfoot Key Club. We had Robbie Isaacs, who's over at Albany. We have Terry North, who is a member of the club here, who is also playing. Tommy Tankpress, former minister, and chairman of Bahamas Air Board, is playing and has played. So yeah, all those old players, Steve Thompson, who has won a number of national age group championship, defended his 55 and over championship. He repeated as champion. So yeah, notably a lot of tennis players who have competed in the open era and now playing in the age groups.
That's all the time we have for sports. I'm Kelsey Johnson.